Hello there, it's Hayley from SevereWeatherTV.com with the severe weather outlook for this day, the 14th of September. So what's happening at the moment? Hurricane Odile in the Eastern Pacific, major Hurricane Odile, in fact. Also Tropical Depression 16 in the Atlantic, Hurricane Edouard, and in the Pacific, or the Northwest Pacific, Kalmaegi. We'll talk about those shortly. In Mexico, lots of things going on. The possibility for torrential rains in this red area exists. The possibility for intense rains exists in all of these orange areas, which is to say, quite a large amount of the country. There's also the possibility for very strong winds in all of these large green zones. So again, a whole bunch of the country. In the United States, we'll take a look at a more detailed map, but there's basically a threat here that we'll talk about. In Canada, no watches, no warnings. That's good, yeah. So, cyclone-wise, over here, Odile is apparently up to Category 4 strength and is basically on a trajectory that's going to put it right into Baja California, or brushing right by. And for that reason, not surprisingly, there are hurricane warnings all along this red area. All the purple zones are for hurricane watches. Here are where there are tropical storm warnings in effect and tropical storm watches. So, with this hurricane, quite a large hurricane. Look at that thing. That thing is massive. They're expecting, no doubt, winds. Category 4 hurricane, you can expect winds. Storm surge, dangerous surf conditions. Lots of rainfall. Of course, you saw that map where it showed the areas for torrential and intense rain. So that is Odile. So obviously, a very large and powerful storm. There's also Kalmaegi, moving away from the Philippines. So that's at least good, but putting it on a trajectory to make landfall over there. So in the Philippines at the moment, they still have a signal number 3 for winds of these speeds, as well as possible flash floods and landslides. There can be storm surges, and they're expecting heavy to intense rains with the storm. Elsewhere, there's also this thing that could be a problem in the future, but no land hazards as far as I know at the moment. Tropical Depression 16, and then Hurricane Edouard. Also, no land hazards on this one at the moment. In the United States, this is a confusing map that tells you nothing about the severe thunderstorm threat for the next few days. And then here's what's happening at the moment, which is to say 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. Now take a look at where these are, and then we'll go over here and talk about the actual threat areas. So apparently not really a tornado threat today, nor a wind threat, but there's a hail threat. But over here, neither of those warnings are where the actual 5% areas. That's why you have to pay attention all the time, even if you're not in an outlook area. So that's basically it for the next few days, at least as of now, is this 5% hail threat area. Because tomorrow, nothing. Day after that, nothing. And that is it for today. And hopefully you're staying safe out there.